Hey, how's it going? This is Brian, aka Professor Manhattan. I just wanted to give or kind of document the progress I've made on this new version of Task that I'd like to see, the features integrated into the upstream project. But I spent a good amount of work, or funding a good amount of work um, to make this new feature for the task project that lets you see a nice looking menu. So you can see I added that menu flag. It's taking a couple seconds. That's because I'll show you later how many task files I'm including. But it pulls up this menu based on the libraries that Charm Bracelet. It's like a company that is publishing all these different Go libraries on GitHub that focus on like a nice terminal experience. I thought this was a perfect fit for Task because I imagine people are mostly using Task for, terminal use rather than like CI use, even though I use it for everything. I use it for CI and all that. So you can see we have all the tasks in the project that have descriptions populated. They show up here. And then also another feature that we have is if you press space, it'll show the summary, which is another section that's included in the official task, set of commands. So we can exit out of this now. Let's see. So, and then on top of that, you can see there's a little like pager at the bottom here. So if you press right, it'll go through all of them like that. It just has like all these features were already integrated in the original project. I think it was called Glow, but I'll post a link alongside wherever I put this video to that original project. And you can see I also had the developer add these new tabs. So if you press tab, like, okay, so there's bookmarks. I just imagined being able to define a set of tasks that maybe I would move bookmark over here. But you see, since I include all my task files in every project, there's just so many tasks, but I'd like to be able to define a set that show up based on the project first, and then they could go through all the tasks later. Or like maybe it could be a feature where developers can just press B and then it gets added to that list and saved to their local configuration. But I'm not really sure. This is all like proof of concept, but it is actually working. With granted, there are a few bugs or like missing commands from this menu down here. And so the docs section, I'm not sure why this is not working, but in the library we're using to build this terminal UI, the original project included a feature where it would scan all the markdown files in the project and then put them here, and you'd be able to read them in the terminal just like how I showed you that summary page that I opened up. So I'm going to press tab. And then news, I was just imagining like putting links to my website here, but I guess it'd be better if we could figure out a way of just defining anything, like just anything in like a new data key in the task file, and then you could just create your own tabs like that. I guess that'd be probably better. Oh yeah, and if you end up building this app and testing it out, just to make a note, all the commands should be down here. The way I was able to go through the tabs, which I should be added to this, these instructions down here, would be you could press tab to scroll through the tabs, and then if you want to, and then up and down. So it looks like you press J and K too, but if you want to scroll through page by page and like really go through it fast and have that pager at the bottom work, this pager right here, then you press right and left And then if you want to look at the summary rendered with glow, you press space, and then to get out of that screen you press escape. So those instructions need to be added down here, unless they're already there. No, they're not. So the last feature, which is pretty cool, is the ability to search through the list too. So we could say I'm looking for test commands. I just press test, and then voila, there it is. And so we can actually and then so once you are wowed by the nice sexy terminal, let's say you want to build the project, you just go to build, and then it's another command that needs to show up in this menu. You just press R. I would prefer it to be return, but I guess R works. And there you go. So now we're building the project. So I have everything everything set up so that you can basically, you don't have to worry about installing dependencies or anything. Let's see, I'm not sure why did that not build. Oh, so I guess I have it as a run once command. Right, let's just move cache. And let's move this cache to temp. And now we can do npm run build instead of going through the menu. So anyway, if you decide to clone this project, this is how you could build it. I just have everything mapped to package JSON build, so I don't have to remember 1,000 different. Wait, so where's the task file cache? Huh. Oh, it's in. Okay, so I gotta move. So that's not working because I added the run once command somewhere, so it's it thinks the task is already done, but really we want to build it again. I just have that, you know, because in my like CI systems and all that, I don't want it to be rebuilding things over and over again. Okay, so yeah, so and then after that, this is the command you need to build it. I guess this is probably the same command as in the upstream task project. Alright, well, thanks for watching my video. Hopefully someone can find this project useful. Hopefully we can convince someone to merge it into the upstream task project. I would personally do it, but I'm not really a Go developer, and you know, there's some things that still need to be added, and I'm just like caught up with other projects. But someone was posting on the repository for this, asking, you know, asking about it, and I think we both want this feature to be integrated into the regular task project. Just like a small note too, that's not the only feature I had implemented, but on this particular fork of task, that's the major feature that was implemented. I also had originally I had task list styled, so task list, I guess someone styled it. They might have added color. I guess the upstream people that might have done that. But originally I had it looking even prettier than this, and then there's like a handful of like new other features. But anyway, like I'd like to focus on this particular feature because I think it's the most useful. All right, thanks for watching the video. Bye. Oh, okay, there we go.